Hello people, today I thought I'd talk about the best perk system in zombies, in my opinion of course. It's something, a topic I'm extremely passionate about, and I know a lot of people are talking about the perk system nowadays, especially since Modern Zombies. Especially right now because of the rumored, or the classic mode that's been in the files and getting more references and how it has the perk limit. But because of that, I wanted to make this video, because the perk limit, in my opinion, is one of the worst things that ever existed. It wasn't bad in the early days, like in Black Ops 1, because you could, choose to not get quick revive in a co-op game, or double tap because it was double tap 1.0. In Black Ops 2, it was kind of still worse, except for Origins, I guess, because you got perk slots. But even then, it's like, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, this video is about the best perk system. In my humble opinion, TLDR, Black Ops 6 has the best perk system in any zombies game, period. They have, especially with the augments, I don't know, they have made a system that works so well together and meshes so well with the other systems, and it makes the perk limit seem like a joke. To be honest, if you add the perk limit, I mean, maybe they'll reduce more things in the classic mode and we'll see, but if you were to just take off the perk limit in current Black Ops 6 zombies, you would die so fast. Everything around the game is built around it. But even then, people will be like, okay, well, what if you reduce all this? You reduce the zombie, like the high zombie counts that are in Black Ops 6. You reduce all of the crush perks, all the swipe speeds from the zombies. It's like, oh, okay. And it's like, oh, the only way you're supposed to get the perks is through side Easter eggs, which is like, okay. Or pay to win gobblegums, cough Black Ops 3, holy shit. But it's like, if you doing the side Easter eggs, it's like, cool, it makes them a reason to do, or gives you a reason to do them at first. It's like, oh, you can strategize. I've seen people say that, and I'm gonna be honest, I still do the strategizing in Black Ops 6 with side Easter eggs because of how much, like, how many perks are in the game and how much the cost of them goes up every time you buy one. I still try to strategize with the free perk Easter eggs. Like, I still do the side Easter eggs, or sometimes I don't, because hey, maybe I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do them. I think that's a freedom that Modern Zombies has that's a lot more fun, keyword fun, than the previous entries. Because, for example, in Black Ops 3, and I guess Black Ops 4, doing side Easter eggs to get the free perks makes it seem, it starts to become a chore. It becomes a requirement, because the game isn't, like, it's not fun without them. It's why people like to pop perkaholics a lot. It encourages pay to win a lot too. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 are especially egregious of this. It's something I despise about this game. Like, I love Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4, map's good, terrible gameplay. But, oh my god, the pay to win. And it's just, and then people are like, oh, okay, well then look at Origins. Like, look at all these other free ways to get perks. It's like, okay, cool, you get the free perks. Sometimes it's only a one-time thing. You get the free perks and then boom, you go down. You can't get those back, time to restart. Or it's like, oh, you get these terrible perks first. It's like, oh, time to down. To get rid of them, and people are like, oh, you just use the infinite warfare system, where it's like, oh, you have a 5 perk limit, but they can just strategize and then remove the perks you don't want. Problem is, I'm gonna be honest, to me, it got boring. I'm a classic lover. I've been playing since fucking World at War, but I think Modern Zombies has this thing, like, the actual gunplay and killing zombies is so much more enjoyable than in the previous games, in my opinion, because, like, I like having the hectic amount of zombies. The swipe speeds and the damage scaling could, of course, be reduced, but I just love the hectic nature of how many zombies are on the screen, and having your perks, like, you feel overpowered, but also at the same time, you still feel vulnerable, because you can still easily die, especially in the higher rounds. I mean, if they remove damage scaling, then you can die at any round, which I think they just gotta get rid of damage scaling, man, or at least cap it, so you don't get fucking 1-tapped or 2-tapped on fucking higher rounds. Because then it makes Jug useless, It should just cap out at 4 hits like usual old school zombies, or technically 5 like Black Ops 3. I think that would probably be preferable. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, like, I feel like, getting back on the topic, doing the side Easter eggs, I used to do them a lot. I used to be a Black Ops 3 truther. Cold War, the perk system was like, hey, you're getting all perks. I felt so overpowered because you just buy them all at the beginning. And it was fun, but it was too stale. Because it's like, hey, you just do this every time. And Black Ops 6, like, I feel like they gave this, like, they gave a solution for it, in my opinion. Like, making the Wonder Fizz spawn at round 25, it still takes a while to get there, and then they can place the perks on the map. that they want, like that you want. So you still end up getting them, like getting the ones that they, they design for you. Or you can be a weirdo and then try to save for round 25, like save to buy everything on round 25, which is, I don't think anybody really does that. I think that's also another thing that's actually good. Now that I think about it, that's good about the Modern Zombies. I'll buy perks that I usually would skip completely because or sometimes I feel like buying the perks because I'll know I can buy the other perks later on. Or sometimes I'll skip them, like I'll strategize to where I'll pick my first 3 perks and then I'll do the free perk Easter eggs, like that, so that I have enough. Like I'll keep track of my points so I can know I can buy the other perks later on, and then I use the free perk Easter eggs in the like intervals that I want to skip the point costs. It's like, it's still a strategization, which is weird that I've seen people say like, hey, there's no strategy in this shit. It's like, no, there still is. You just choose not to do it, which is something that Modern Zombies gives. It gives the freedom. Like, I love classic zombies. I would prefer a game that has 70% classic mechanics and 30% modern mechanics, because modern has a bunch of quality of life that I like too. Like, for example, dropping guns on the ground, like being able to switch them. Ammo mods, I think Black Ops 6 did them the best. We could talk about that. I generally think ammo mods were the best in Black Ops 6. But getting back to the perk system, because I haven't even talked about augments yet. Augments, I love. Cold War system, I felt it was a one and done. You didn't do anything with them. It made your perks extremely broken. Like once you got tier 5, or if you didn't have any tiers, your perks were worse than the normal versions of them in previous games, for the most part. So I think Black Ops 6 came out with a great solution, like with augments. We just need augment loadouts in Black Ops 7 now. But like, I switch there's some augments that I keep for the most part, but a lot of times I'll be switching them depending on the map. Like, especially now, I never changed my stamina up augments until, maybe like a couple times at Terminus because of that one bridge you can fall off of. But now with Reckoning, I put on, like whenever I'm playing Reckoning, I'll put on the free fall. Because I just love the no fall damage of just flopping down. But on other maps, I'll switch it off. So it's like, I love the freedom, or the customization with it, which I feel like something Black Ops 4 was trying to go towards, but they kind of floundered and then made the worst perk system to ever exist in zombies. That's an objective fact. Don't tell me that's subjective. That is objective. That is the worst perk system ever made. If you like it, you are in the minority. I'm sorry. But getting off topic there. I feel like augments, they offer so much gameplay opportunity, especially, I just wish they added more over the season. It's weird that they didn't. It's also weird that they didn't add like side Easter eggs to get augments. Could you imagine if you have an augment with it and then there's a side Easter egg to add an additional augment to your perk? Then now your perk's upgraded. Sure, it could be like a little overpowered like Cold War, but it's like, hey, it's a side Easter egg to do it. And you don't have to feel required to do it. Like often, like with the perk Easter eggs in Black Ops in the previous games, where I felt obligated to do them. Not to mention, I'm not even talking about the fact, public matches, it's basically ruined, because if someone gets a free perk they don't like, they'll just down, or they'll just leave the game. It's like, because now their game's ruined. Like, I've seen some people, even just today, they're like, oh yeah, with the perk limit, if I get if I get Death Perception or Melee Macchiato, I'm just going to restart my game. That's not fun. Having to restart your game just because you get that's not fun. Same with the maps where you get the side Easter eggs for your free perks, and then boom, that's it. Once you go down, oh, time to restart because you can't get them anymore. Or it's too late in a round, so trying to do them to get them back. Which is why it's like, hey, maybe the perk slot instead of perks is like a good idea. But it's like, hey, it's still a chore. You're doing this every single game. There's no difference, because you feel weaker if you don't do it, so you'll want to do it to get all the perks. It basically becomes a requirement. When in Modern Zombies, you can do the free perks to strategize to not pay, like if you want to save points for Pack-a-Punch, Tier 3, early game, or if you want to get your perks first, because sometimes I'll literally just save for Tier 3, so I'll get barely any perks in the beginning, maybe do some of the free perk Easter eggs, or sometimes I'll go and try to get all the perks first before I start doing my Tier Pack-a-Punch upgrades, which makes me weaker. But then you can save points by doing the free Easter eggs. So it's like, it's not even, it becomes a choice thing, you know? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, the choice, it's better when it restricts you. I generally agree, because like we shouldn't have loadout weapons. It should always be a pistol. But there's some things that I feel like it's better, it's fun. That's the thing that's missing. Like, I've gone back, and even like just before Black Ops came out, I went back and played Black Ops 4. I don't want to talk. It was fun. Like, the base gameplay has a lot of problems, but it was still fun and enjoyable. I just had to deal with that shitty perk system. But, like, with the restrictions. But with Modern Zombies, it's like, there's Modern Zombies doesn't restrict as enough as it should be, but it does do it has fun as its main factor, which is something that's missing. Like, if I try to replay Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4, I've already played them a shit ton, especially Shadows of Evil. I have played them so goddamn much that it feels boring now to me. I still like the early game. Like, I think early game is still done the best in the previous games, but I feel like a bit of middle and like mostly late game is done better in Modern Zombies. They just have to remove damage scaling. But I generally feel like it's done better. And then part of it is the perk system. Because if you go down in later game of Zombies, you can still recover because you just get all your perks. And late game in the other games, you go down and lose everything. It's like, hey, it's basically almost GG unless you're using gobblegums. Because it's like, hey, you can get your 4 perks back, but then no more side Easter eggs for you, so it's like, GG, you're boned. Of course, Origin's an exception with perk slots, but hey, it's still almost like a GG, you're boned situation. So I would much rather, like, it's not fun. Like, doing the chore, I get back to the chore situation. It becomes a chore, when in Modern Zombies, it's not a chore, it's an option. And I feel like with perks, that's the best part. So if you add the no perk limit, but you're limited on the Runder Fizz until round 25, with the scaling costs, so you have to choose between 8-or Pack-a-Punch Tier 3, and then, like, early game, and then plus the side Easter eggs to get the bonus perks if you want to skip them, and then also the side quests that give specific perks on some maps. I feel like and then augments added on, I feel like Black Ops 6 has perfected it. Or not perfected it, because obviously nothing's perfect, but I feel like it has the best perk system to exist in Zombies. I never want to see a perk limit again. Because I feel like it just doesn't, it reduces the fun, especially nowadays with how many, I didn't even I forgot to talk about, with how many perks there are in the game. With how many perks we currently have in Black Ops 6, and with the amount of perks we're going to get in Black Ops 7, probably because of those leaked perks that we thought were coming to Black Ops 6, it's like, it just gets to a point. 5 perk limit, not enough. Or 4 perk limit, obviously not enough. It's outdated. 5 perk limit, still not enough. 6, not enough. Like 7, 8, it's like, it just gets to a point where it's not fun. And that's the thing I've been trying to hit home. I mean, maybe it's fun to steal those people, but I feel like I'm not a casual because I've played them so much. I do fucking round 100s. I do Easter eggs nonstop. But I genuinely feel like, I don't know if I just become jaded by the Zombies of the past, or it's just like I think I just like some Modern Zombie mechanics more, obviously, than Classic. And then I like Classics, some Classic mechanics better than Modern. But I think the perk system it's better for casuals and hardcore players. Like, it's generally more fun this way. It's the best for everyone. So yes, in my opinion, I wish to me, I think more people like this perk system than any other perk system. But I think Black Ops 6 has the best perk system to ever exist in Zombies, like in a Zombies game, including Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, everybody. And that's it. You know, I never want to see a perk limit again. I'm fine with literally just get classic Zombies again. But actually, no, I'm not, because I do like some modern editions, but just with no perk limit, because it's generally more fun that way. So thanks for coming to my Zombies TED Talk. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and/or comment if you have some thoughts below, because I'd be happy to chat about them. And yeah, tell me if you like this. Let me know, because I do have a video on the Black Ops 6 camo system that I'm working on, and how it's a tragedy, and a lot of people potentially misunderstand it because it has a lot of free camos and a bunch of animated ones that just people don't know about because they're tied to like special challenges on weapons. So if you're interested in that, let me know, because maybe I'll finish it, maybe I won't, but yeah, see ya.